Does a healthy house feel really far off to you? Or maybe it feels way out of your budget to even accomplish anything healthy in your home. The truth is, a healthy home can feel really confusing. What is it? What does it even mean? And how does it apply to your house? Although the term healthy house can mean so many different things, really what it boils down to is a home that has fewer toxins than the average home, and a home that promotes healing and promotes wellness rather than burdening down our bodies. In contrast, a home with poor indoor air quality, high levels of moisture, and more toxins from harmful ingredients and materials will really start to take its toll on the health and the wellness of those that live there. After all, we spend up to 80% of our day inside our homes, and that is more than any other place in the entire world. And what this means is that our homes have the power to be a place that our bodies can heal and flourish in. A healthy home is a place that can help your body detoxify and be a safe space for your body to heal each and every day. If you are looking to round out 2024 with some really healthy changes, or you're hoping to plan ahead for 2025, you are in the right spot. Today I have 4 areas of some of the biggest spaces that have the most impact on your health and wellness that I've shared over the past year, and they're each an excellent starting spot for creating your own healthy house. Welcome back. I'm Amanda. I'm a building biology practitioner, a certified home inspector, and a healthy home expert. I'm the owner and creator of Healthy House on the Block, where we work to create a space that truly supports your health and wellness rather than burdening it down. And this week I'm taking you through the 4 big areas that I like to start with when it comes to creating a healthy house. Whether you're looking to round out 2024 or maybe you're going to start off on the right foot in 2025, these are the places I would start with. So bedrooms are the most visited places in our home. I mean, we sleep there, and so we're spending almost half of our day in our bedrooms in some way or another. So this makes it the most impactful spot to change in your home. Because our bodies need to repair and detox overnight, it leaves our bedroom as a perfect place to really ditch toxins sooner than later. So this last year we covered so much about bedrooms and how to make them healthier with just a few simple steps. On the blog post this week that correlates with this video, I am sharing those posts with you. Essentially, it boils down to removing electronics from your bedroom space or moving them as far away from your bed as possible. You can also start to reduce toxins by improving the climate in your bedroom, reducing humidity. We want to increase ventilation and make sure that we have ample airflow in our space. You can use an air purifier to help this, but even simple habits like opening your shades and moving furniture away from vents is a perfect step in creating a healthy bedroom. And then I also shared some of the best organic pillows, bedding, and mattresses this year that can help you create a truly toxin-free space in your bedroom. And don't forget about home maintenance. Now, this is something we really should start to get comfortable with when we own a home. It is an excellent way to prevent any sort of future issue, whether it's to your house itself, which is going to cost you money, or it's a health issue to your home that's going to impact your health and wellness. One of the best ways to create a healthier space is reducing the risk of moisture, mold, and failing systems. But even in a healthy house, it can be one of the last ways that we look to care for our space. Home maintenance doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't have to feel confusing. All you need to know are the areas that you need to check on a regular basis and the items that you need to maintain in that area. And I will say that you should know your limitations. You do not have to do everything yourself in a healthy house. Sometimes we have to call in the professionals, and that is okay. You can learn a lot from contractors and technicians that come into your space to help you with repairs and maintenance. Again, in the blog post that goes with this video, I am sharing some of my best posts from this last year. I have one for each and every season. We also talked about how to reduce condensation on your windows, and I shared natural bug repellents that won't bring toxins into your space. The link for that blog post is in the video description, where you can get all of the home maintenance ideas that you need for spring, summer, winter, and fall. I wanted to invite you to my special live classes that I have coming up in a few weeks. These classes are intended to help you understand how to use your home to really support your body and your wellness, and the steps that you need to take inside your space to make it a space that doesn't burden down your body. One of the biggest mistakes that I see otherwise really healthy families making all the time is that they're overcomplicating creating a healthier space. What they're thinking is that their home has to be completely perfect and completely toxin-free to be healthy. Or worse, they're confused and overwhelmed because there's just so much information out there and they're not sure what step to take first. But this all makes complete sense. We're bombarded on a daily basis with scary stories about toxins that we come in contact with daily. And there is such an overabundance of information and opinions that are all about the toxins inside our space. I truly wish that everyone knew creating a toxin-free space doesn't have to be difficult, it doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't have to feel overwhelmed. So if you would love to find out how to create a healthier home without the guilt, without the overwhelm, and know exactly what steps to take in what order, I would love for you to come to my free training. The link is here, and you can head to my video description for a link as well. So after the bedroom, the second biggest place that I really like to focus on is the kitchen. And this is because so many of the toxins that we come in contact with in the kitchen are actually ingested. And this is a really powerful route of exposure that we can reduce and minimize as best we can. Ingesting toxins in the kitchen is actually a huge source of body burden. And so many of us are unaware of the exact items we should be watching for and removing, and so the toxic items stay. A healthy house must have an equally healthy kitchen. Luckily, it's more about the small items that we use on a day-to-day basis and less about some of those bigger items, maybe like your fridge or your cabinets or your dishwasher. It makes creating a healthy kitchen actually much easier budget-wise and time-wise. So this last year, I covered some really specific ways that you can start creating a healthy kitchen inside your healthy house through planning ahead, but also through product swaps. In the blog post that's linked in the video description, I have links to posts about creating a healthy kitchen with your small items. We also talked about big projects like healthy countertops and healthy cabinets. If you have kids, I have a special post all about mealtime for them and how to make it toxin-free. And then I shared my favorite toxin-free pot and pan set, which is a ceramic cookware that is 100% toxin-free. Another area that's usually forgotten and kind of ignored is the actual climate inside our house. So when we talk about the climate, I think of it in terms of humidity, in terms of air quality, but it's also how your home feels to you and how to make it feel good to support your body. So while a healthy house is a space that should not only be free from as many toxins as possible, it should also be a space that really feels good and has that healthy climate. So often we focus on the items in our house and we totally forget to start looking at the feel and the climate inside our space. Oftentimes the climate inside our home is just a combination of habits that we need to start or stop inside of our healthy house. So whether you're going to finish 2024 strong with some added habits to reduce humidity or raise your indoor air quality, or maybe you're already planning ahead to 2025, this last year I had some really specific posts that can help you establish the routines and habits you need for your healthy house. We talked about using dehumidifiers to reduce humidity inside your space. I also talked about adding air purifying houseplants to different areas of your house based on what that area needed. I talked about essential oils and how you can use those inside your home to improve the feel and the quality of your house. And then I had a post that's all about non-toxic non-toxic ideas to increase your indoor air quality and make it a healthier space for you to breathe in. These are all linked in the blog post that I have in the video description for you. So coming up in just a few weeks, I am hosting a live workshop where you'll get a free workbook. We're going to talk about 4 of the musts that you have to do before you start creating a healthy house. These are like the building blocks, or the pillars, if you will, that are going to set you up for success as you reduce toxins inside your space and as you keep that end goal of a totally healthy house in mind. So one of the biggest mistakes I see families making is really overcomplicating the whole process of reducing toxins in their space. They either over-research or they get bogged down with all the information out there. With an overwhelming amount of information on what toxins to reduce inside your home, many people start to get this analysis paralysis. They spend more time thinking about the toxins in their space and what route they should take rather than taking action. And one thing I know for sure, and one thing I teach all of my families, imperfect action and small action is better than no action at all. So in other words, even making small changes or imperfect changes that might be temporary are better than letting your space be filled with unnecessary toxins. And while you might think you've got a pretty good handle on getting toxins out of your house, I promise that you will learn new things, new methods, and get bigger ideas on how to simply and cost effectively create a healthier living space for you and your family. I would love to see you there and work with you to create a healthy house to kick off 2025. I have linked the invitation in the video description below where you can get your workbook and pick a time that works for you for our live workshop. As always, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being a part of the Healthy House community. I would be delighted if you would subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any of the videos that come out every single week on creating a healthy house that really supports your health and wellness rather than burdens it down. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and I will be back next week with more healthy ideas on creating an indoor space that truly supports your health and your wellness.